What happens when God loses faith in humanity? In Doomsday Clock, the world of Watchmen collides with the DC universe. And at the center of it all stands one man, Dr. Manhattan, a being so powerful he can see the past, present, and future all at once. A man who can erase people from existence with a thought. But his greatest weapon isn't strength, it's detachment. After abandoning the Watchmen universe, Manhattan arrives in the DC universe searching for an answer. Why does this world inspire hope, while his own collapsed into fear? And then he discovers Superman. Not because Superman is the strongest, but because he's the opposite of Manhattan in every way. Dr. Manhattan sees humanity as predictable atoms drifting toward destruction. Superman sees people as flawed, but worth saving. That difference changes everything. Manhattan begins secretly altering the DC timeline. He removes years from history, erases relationships, changes destinies. Heroes who once inspired the world become darker, broken, divided. This single act creates the New 52 timeline, an entire universe reshaped by one blue god experimenting with hope. But the closer Manhattan gets to Superman, the more obsessed he becomes. Because for the first time in his existence, he sees something he cannot fully understand: hope. And then Manhattan witnesses a terrifying vision of the future, Superman standing before him. And after that moment, he sees nothing. To Dr. Manhattan, that's impossible. A being who perceives all time suddenly hits a wall. Either Superman destroys him, or the universe ends. So the world spirals toward chaos. Nations prepare for war. Heroes turn against each other. Humanity blames Superman for global meta-human conspiracies. And Manhattan watches from Mars like a silent god waiting for judgment. But when the final moment comes, Superman doesn't attack him. Instead, Superman saves people, even the people accusing him, even with the world collapsing around him. And that's when Manhattan finally understands. Humanity's strength was never perfection. It was choice. The ability to keep trying despite pain, fear, and failure. Superman wasn't important because he could punch hardest. He mattered because he inspired others to become better. For the first time in ages, Dr. Manhattan feels something close to hope. So instead of destroying the DC universe, he restores it. He brings back lost timelines, forgotten heroes, and stolen years. And before leaving, he creates a new life entirely, a child destined to become a new symbol of possibility. Doomsday Clock isn't really about fighting. It's about whether hope still matters in a broken world. And in the end, even a god learned why Superman will always be humanity's greatest hero.